Yeah,
here.
I'm watching.
And we have our top 25. Broxer gets
Bro,
right away. Aether goes
look at this.
as well. So
They be
get the next one. Broxer now knows the player's not going to cover his 6. Drops right down on top of him. Hello, Oni.
Yeah, look at this World Cup.
Open your ears up, man. He's right next to you, but well done there from Broxter. Not double jumping. Being patient. That's what we talk about. Don't need to be sprinting. Use those fast pace, but you've got to be keeping an eye out on those heartbeats. No, it's incredibly difficult as we get closer to the second place threshold. 17 players
I be playing.
The 7th zone is closing.
And of course, it wouldn't be a game if we weren't trying to traverse Father Mountain. Oh, thankfully, the storm goes in the completely opposite direction. It was just a tease. It was just a joke. We'll look down.
Whoever joined,
picked up. Hold
hi.
25 there. Gonna be going toe to toe up on the high ground though. Laura.
It's a live event thing.
Lore the second. So Lore,
you're Lore. There we go. Top 10 here. Lore on the high ground.
All right, a bunch of players have fallen. We're now 7 players remain. Great shadow bomb to keep Lore here, just ensuring no fall damage is taken. Look at everyone else. They're deep within the builds. You've got 2 players down below that aren't building. They've got to be out of materials. Can Lore take advantage of the Broxer up on top? He still has them. But look at everyone down below. Everyone else is battling.
Typing shit.
He says, no, I don't
know type in chat who do you want to win? Want to win.
There, Broxer gets I am Charo. Lore has a shadow if he wants to try and retake. Zone is closing. Also has 75 to the 24 builds, but Broxer doesn't care. Shoot first, ask questions later. Broxer putting pressure onto Lore. Knows the zone is there. Lore tries to dip out and around, but too clever for your own good. Broxer 5 elims and the victory royale. 15 points there to push him up to 32. That match was ridiculous, but for now, we're going to throw it back on over to Courage, who's in the studio.
Thank you, gentlemen. Yes, great energy from Zeke and Sundown. What you don't see behind the scenes is...
was it Drake?
Taking his shoes off, got the socks out.
Honestly, it looks extremely
And was it Dr. Lupo?
I love hearing those two on the mic. Courage joined by Dr. Lupo as we catch up to speed on a few things going on while the NA West action unfolds. Obviously, intense down the wire in some of those games right there. Arkham with a big performance. We saw Jarvis with an unfortunate demise there in 16th place, but Ben and I've got some things you want to show us.
It's actually funny you mentioned both of those players, Jarvis. Harrians as well on that list, and Arkham to end it.
What? Salute. Oh, okay.
In these games, and I think NA West is one. They don't shy away from.
Oh, hey AJ.
What we've seen from EU.
Hey, boy.
Come
here, boy.
Awareness.
Go.
Very important.
Go, whoever that knock-up skin is.
Number of plays repeatedly showing. Got the awareness, the ability to build up, basically chasing his own rocket down in that clip right there to match a player. Elevation shots from above, swap out the RPG, one of the most powerful weapons late game, especially when you have a swarm of players underneath. Repeated shots. Give me a combat shotgun and an RPG in a high-skilled player's hands, and I guarantee you'll see a feed.
Right.
It's going to be absolutely ridiculous. Matching height there.
Well, who you want?
Psycho on the rotation down, but like you said, Aaron's not the only player from NA West. Jarvis, you mentioned shots on the outside, peek shot on another player, getting third party, taking opportunities every time they have a chance. Very, very important that players are paying attention to who's around them and what exactly they're doing and maybe what other people are doing to them. Jarvis says the impulse over the top, flying away there. Get an escape. You got a landing on top of another baller player. Papo Anthony goes down and picks up a quick little set of loot. We've seen those kind of chases pretty often too. You have players that are flying through the air and they'll follow someone on a redeploy. A baller, the rift to go and landing literally inside the same box, taking ownership of it. You mentioned Arkham. Here, patience is so key. We're in the top 5 at the very end here, and Arkham sitting on the ultimate low ground, waiting for players literally to drop in like that. Deuces goes another one, and Arkham's just going for a flick, looking for the next, finds a follow-up. Another one, back to back to back to back, and Arkham doesn't even need to climb his way out until the very last second, and even then, Marlon goes down to himself.
Yeah.
The feed, Arkham took it over. NA West, just top-tier awareness, but still at 49 points, still in first place. Pika from WBG, but Harrian's right here. We saw a ton of clips from him at the beginning of this set of replays there.
Yep.
Taking second place
Pika,
so far.
Pika 3 games played, 3 wins. Thankfully for everyone else on this list, Pika already qualified. So because Pika's already qualified, it would be players in second and third if it were to remain this same score line. We'll see if that happens though, Dr. Lupo. So far, NA West looking great. Obviously, still some time to queue. So that being said,
Just throw it back, Jack.
maybe send it back on over to our casters to keep the action going. Zeke and Sundown, take it away.
Thank you guys so much. Oh, did I cut you off? You want to do it? All right, let's pretend I might.
Oh, no, that's fine. You can take it. It was cool. I didn't have my hand up or anything. It's fine. Too busy showing everyone how you're lounging.
Yeah, no, I feel...
Did you use the hashtag Fortnite World Cup?
I did.
Oh, okay, good.
Yeah, so just for your content, in case you're just tuning in, Dr. Luba and Kurjidi decided to go ahead and call me out, expose me, say that I'm straight lounging right now. If you check Twitter, it's true. That's all I'm gonna say.
That's just Zeke low-key trying to plug his Twitter there. Don't give him the impression.
I didn't say anything.
Not about
Didn't say anything.
No, yep, nothing low-key about it. Indeed, as we're out here on board with Death Star. 43 players left in the lobby, and it's about to crunch down. And again, you saw the standings right before this. That was basically a who's who of who hasn't qualified yet in terms of the NA West side. Minus Pika, all of those other players have been so absurdly close. CJ, Harrians, Domo, all of them have been up on that board, and this is the last opportunity. Cannot stress that enough. The final 2 solo spots will be decided in this last block. If you want to be on the stage, you have to put up or shut up right now. Because if you don't, you're going to be sitting there and you're going to be regretting it. You're going to be feeling like you didn't accomplish it. But one other thing that I desperately have to state, just because you don't qualify for New York City means you're a bad Fortnite player. Anytime you make it to Sunday in your region, you are in the very top percentile of the people who play this game. There are millions and tens of millions of people who have tried and played Fortnite. Don't get discouraged. You are incredibly good. You are among the best of the best. If you want to continue taking it seriously, there will be something to play for.
Oh, he left, okay.
Whether it's community events or other things, you can find ways to improve. You can go through, you can watch the VODs, you can talk to another player, or similar to what the S2 guys did, find like-minded players, join one of those friend groups, ask players for advice, keep pushing yourself, because you're not going to get better by giving up. And hey, if you do want to give up and it's not for you, that's also okay. There are a ton of other games out there, and gaming is not just a singular thing. Games are fantastic, particularly with E3 going on. A bunch of new and fantastic titles out there that deserve to be celebrated. But right now, we're here playing Fortnite, trying to decide those final 2 spots, and Andrew picks up on the pyro. That's the T right there.
I love every time you make that reference.
It's so good.
It is very, very good. These references are next level. Just to expand a tiny little bit, you know, we get it. We know it's a very difficult competition. We understand that, you know, it means the world to qualify, and if you don't, it feels like the weight of the world is just on top of you, and you doubt everything, your skill, your ability to play all these things. But we promise you, you are here for a reason. You've made it to the top 3,000 in your respective region because of how incredible at Fortnite and how skilled you are as a player. So keep your head up, keep grinding, keep your head up, keep pushing. I promise it'll pay off in
#Fortnite World Cup. What did you...
No. Are you supposed to escort? Oh shit. You go get How do you kill this guy? Oh! Oh! Ah, shit. It's a new thing in Fortnite, by the way. Ah, shit. No. Huh. Where? What, are we supposed to have dinner? Okay.